Exciting traditional song and dance, a unique spice in higher education in Kenya. This is Maasai Mara University.
Maasai Mara University is located in Narok town, which is at the gateway of world-famous Maasai Mara National Game Reserve. The university is approximately 143 kilometers west of Kenya's capital city of Nairobi. The institution began in 2008 as Narok University College, which was a constituent college of Moi University. The college was awarded a full university charter in 2013 and renamed Maasai Mara University.
Quality teaching and learning, research, innovation, and consultancy services isn't a choice, but a priority.
The university offers certificate, diploma, undergraduate and postgraduate programs in 5 schools, namely School of Art, Humanities, Social Sciences and Creative Industries, School of Education, School of Business and Economics, School of Pure Applied and Health Sciences, and School of Natural Resources, Tourism and Hospitality.
We have re-engineered and reviewed all our curriculum. We have incorporated aspect which we call experiential learning. That means 50% of the learning is theory, while the 50% is practical. Now that means that these students will be busy doing things on their own that will help them to come up with the new ideas, challenging of course, that will make them actually explore new avenues. And by the time they graduate, these students will be self-reliant and they will not even complain. Even if they don't get a job, they will be able to start their business without any problems.
The university is experiencing exponential growth, realizing high enrollment every year.
My name is I'm a first year at the Maasai Mara University. I'm taking a course in the School of Business, Bachelor of Science in Economics. Yeah, my first experience was so wonderful. Things went so fast and I'm happy. I expect to have a quite good learning environment at Maasai Mara University.
I'm a new parent to Makile Tomano. I'm very, very happy and delighted to be among the parents of Maasai Mara University. Today when we came in, we were served well. The queue was not long. Like in a span of not more than 1 hour, my girl was already given a hostel. And we thank the entire management of the university for the good work they have done. And according to me, I've also gone through the hostels. They're spacious and clean. Even their toilets are good. And I hope for the best for my daughter.
It is from this backdrop that the university also attracts hundreds of fresh students transferring from other universities to Maasai Mara University.
My expectations are to have a graduation at the end of the 4-year course and maybe study more at Maasai Mara University. I'm planning to have a first-class honors at the end of the 4-year course.
Our expectation is one, we expect them to be given a Christian foundation. Apart from Christian foundation, also they be trained and given proper training so that as they go out to the outside world, they are able to do what they have been trained to do.
We have put in place mentors, and mentors are vetted. These are people with a high level of integrity who actually are guiding and counseling these students on living a proper life that will not make them go astray on the expectation they want to make in life.
Besides providing a serene learning environment, it is also proud of its world-class learning infrastructure. Construction projects are evident, with the latest completed being a lecture theatre dubbed the Mau Complex. Both postgraduate and undergraduate students are hardworking and smart, thus academic integrity is guaranteed. These sweet melodies, choreography, and excitement exemplifies the varsity as a hotbed of talents. The university champions conservation of natural resources and wildlife. This is due to its strategic location between the Mau and the Mara ecosystem. Lately, it is taking part in the reforestation of the Mau forest, a key water tower in Kenya, serving beyond East Africa, where it has been allocated 250 acres of forest land. It also champions President Uhuru Kenyatta's Big Four agenda through traditional medicine research. This is justified by research activities in the African Medicinal Botanical Garden. Through the Department of Health Sciences, the university strives to achieve universal health coverage.
As a faculty of nursing in Maasai Mara University, we are supposed to embark to have an impact during the training on the host community. We have just begun, and this day we are collecting what we call our baseline data. We are getting the health needs of this particular community, and we shall be working in this community for up to 4 years. And 4 years we shall evaluate ourselves and see from where we found them today, after 4 years, what impact have we actually caused on this particular community.
Lecturers and students actively take part in innovations.
Welcome to the display side of our products. This is a hand sanitizer, Maasai Mara University, and this is in a dispensing container. The next is the general purpose detergent. Okay. This is a broad spectrum stain remover detergent, and we do lift stains. We don't bleach the stains. It just lifts within a very short time. You have your product clean. This one is what we call as a smoke solution detergent. It is a very nice descaler for floor washing, and it leaves your product quite clean. Now we have more products which are not on display here, like a deodorant. Deodorant usually removes those stubborn smells from toilets and lavatories, which are emanating from the lavatory manholes.
Maasai Mara University offers ample, spacious and modern facilities for international conferences, workshops and trainings.
And usefully put to good use the knowledge acquired in the last 3 days and subject the same to practice. The world is waiting for us. Scholars, academicians, to be a solution to the many challenges facing the society now.
In September 2019, it held an international conference in partnership with the Chinese Academy of Sciences, among other collaborators. Despite the fact that COVID-19 pandemic shook the world academically, Maasai Mara University has measures in place to contain the spread of infections.
COVID-19 has shown the education system that a time can come when the world can be closed. And as the world closes, as much as we talk about the global interconnectedness, we have to come up with professionals who can run the countries, the regions. So we have to think about that. And despite the health crisis, the education systems should not stop. And we have been so comfortable thinking about education and associating it with the physical building and the physical touch between the learner and the teacher. But COVID-19 has taught us that we have a virtual environment which we can actually explore and connect the teacher and the learner. And the education system, it's a high time we have to come up and review our curricula, review our policies, ensure that we align the policies and procure enough technology, improve in our technology system to ensure that it serves the learners well, so that we can actually explore the learning management systems that are available to all institutions from basic education to higher education, and use the video conferencing to ensure that we connect the learner and the teacher, so that the physical space should not be a limiting factor. We can actually use the virtual environment very well to improve and ensure that education should not stop, even during the COVID-19 or any other crisis in the world. During the COVID-19 or any other pandemic, it should not be an excuse to leave out those with special needs, because they are also part of it. And education, we talk about inclusivity. We are not supposed to leave anybody behind. As Maasai Mara University, as I've mentioned, we have what we call the learner-paced learning, and even those with special needs, they are supposed to be well catered for. And the issue is you are supposed now to come up with, depending on the special needs of the learner, whether it is hearing impairment or the visually impaired or the physically, it is up to the teacher educator or any other teacher in any institution to come up with ways and strategies, the digital strategies, to ensure that they can acquire their knowledge.
These excellent initiatives and efforts to keep university education afloat amidst COVID-19 prevalence globally saw the varsity churn out undergraduate and postgraduate graduates last year, 2020.
We are very, very happy and very proud that we managed to launch and conduct this 80 graduation amidst the very difficult circumstances of the COVID-19. And I also want to congratulate our academia, our students who went through this very difficult situation to ensure that they prepared themselves to be ready for this graduation. As chairman of council, we are going to work as a team to continue supporting the academia and also support our students and make sure that all the necessary programs are put in place to make this university a world-class university.
This year, 2021, plans are in highest gear to graduate students come 17th December.